because what you have suggested in the context of your own research is that 70% of today's leaders will be unqualified to lead in a few years if they don't learn to work with AI. I mean, that's startling. So what do you mean by that in terms of working with AI?
Yeah. It's actually not so much working with AI, it's mostly working with yourself. So the exact number is that 24% of leaders are just humanly unqualified for the future. 60% needs fairly significant upgrades, but they have the potential. And 16% are already ready. By the way, the vast majority of those that are ready are women, and I think that's a very important point to make. Women have a major head start in being a good leader in the future. We can come back to that. But the skills or qualities that need to be developed for leaders of the future are human qualities. It is not skills. It's not prompt engineering. It is not understanding AI. If you have something you want to know about AI, you just go and ask AI, what should I know in this space? And AI will give you a good answer. If you want to learn prompt engineering, you don't need to read a book or take a program. You go and ask ChatGPT, I'm in this role. I need to do this and this. Give me 5 prompts on how I prompt well. Like, we don't need to think about these to train. These are just basic skills that are easy to obtain. That's not what leadership is about in the future. AI will take over a lot of the interactions between humans, as is already happening. It's going to respond to emails. It's going to attend meetings on your behalf, which means human connection will be taken away. So what leaders need to do in the future is to focus on the human qualities. And this is what our research then looked at. What are the most essential human qualities for leading in the future? And it is essentially awareness, wisdom, and compassion. And that's what we are unfolding in the book, and the different mindsets that underpins those things. Our research is showing that if you develop those 3 qualities, that the impact you have on the people you lead is like far surpassing normal leaders. And secondly, if you develop those 3 qualities, your ability to engage with AI in meaningful and productive ways are far surpassing those that don't. So it's all about those 3 qualities, and that's human qualities that needs to be developed. My good friend Paul Doherty, the chief AI officer of Accenture, the biggest tech firm of the world, did a big study finding that basically 95% of the investments that companies have done in AI are failing. And he said it's like they're buying this high-end Ferrari only to realize that the people are simply not qualified to operate that kind of machinery. And again, it's not about prompt engineering. It's not about tech understanding. It's the human qualities that allows you to set the right context, to ask the right questions, and to lead with a heart.
So let's dive into these awareness, wisdom, and compassion. So what I'm hearing is before AI ever became ubiquitous, these qualities were critically important in the context of actually being successful in scaling with purpose, to use our language.
Yeah.
What is also inferred in that, when you say 24% of people are humanly unqualified, I'm making the assumption that what you mean by that is they lack awareness, they lack wisdom, they lack compassion. So when we're intentional about leveraging AI, it can amplify these human qualities, which are critical in relation to becoming more successful as human leaders.